Nintendo really has me watching hour-long commercials and feeling like a 12-year-old on Christmas while I do. That Switch 2 Direct was incredible. Opening on the new Mario Kart that I wasn't excited about because how do you top the last one? But it's Forza Horizon. That's how you top it, with Tony Hawk Pro Skater moves thrown in. But none of that matters because you get to be the cow from the N64 track. Move over, Mario! I'm sorry for that. I was gonna buy the new one no matter what because I've put like 1,000 hours into the 8-year-old cell phone chip that is the first Nintendo Switch because they keep selling me my childhood back to me and I keep eating it up like a greedy little pig. I wasn't expecting a 1080p screen with 120 FPS undocked. I don't even think the Steam Deck does that. 4K with HDR when it's docked? They're finally doing options where they're like the PlayStation's been doing for like 10 years where they're like, do you want it to run really pretty but kind of slow or ridiculously fast and, you know, slightly less pretty? Options from Nintendo? Speaking of things I never thought they'd do, they have abandoned the idea of integrating Discord and just made their own. That's what the fancy new button's for. It's for their own Discord. Probably because they got burnt by Twitter and they're like, all right, we're never trusting an outside agency for anything ever again. We'll have our own app and we'll have our own announcement systems and we'll have our own fucking Discord. And it was just like banger after banger of surprise announcements. So much so that Silksong was just like nestled in the middle there. Like, blink and you miss it, and they're like, by the way, it's coming out this year. You know, that game you all have been, like, frothing at the mouth for? Haha, it's in a Nintendo Direct. Kirby Air Ride, GameCube games coming with, like, increased visuals. I get to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom again, but at the frame rates and resolution they should have been in the first place. I just read online that if you already own, like, the expansion pack for Nintendo Online, you get those upgrades for free. But I do not like that they're charging for that tech demo. What are you thinking, Nintendo? No one's going to buy that. Yeah, they will. A lot of people will. I'm going to make a lot of money on that tech demo. I bought one to Switch, and that was a mistake. It's like a new FromSoft game that maybe isn't as good as it looks, because I think it's not actually a single-player game. It's like a PvPvE game. So, not quite Bloodborne 2, like a lot of people thought. Did I mention Kirby Air Ride's coming back? Hey, let Sakurai take a break from Super Smash Brothers. Now that there's mouse functionality in the Joy-Cons, does that mean we're getting a Kid Icarus? Does he have to go back to the Smash Brothers mines? Speaking of mines, the Kongs yearn for them. That game looks incredible. I'm so excited for Smash 'em Ups. The whole world's destroyable now. We let you climb it in Breath of the Wild, and we let you turn into random monsters in Mario, but guess what? Now you get to punch every goddamn thing and it explodes in a shower of crystals and sparkles. Why'd they change Donkey Kong's iconic look? 'Cause he's getting his own 3D game after like 20-something years. They just gotta release Donkey Kong 64 on their emulator. Please and thank you. Why haven't you done that yet? Oh yeah, there was a new Warriors game. That'll be fun. I think that's canonical. Yippee. Be weird to play an entire Legends of Zelda game with Link not in it at all because it's set in the past, but they'll probably do time travel shenanigans and put him in it anyway. Mouse controls for Metroid Prime 4. They're doing mild accessibility. Maybe they'll start doing other ones. Probably not. But that's something. Mouse controls and an FPS on a console? Oh my god, is it the future? And they're putting like back bumpers on the Pro Controller. It's so weird that Nintendo is doing things that we want. And that new Pokemon game didn't look absolutely dog shit on the Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe we'll finally get a mainline console Pokemon game that doesn't look like it's running on a PS2 that's been out in the frozen wasteland for the last 30 years. I was kind of surprised that there's not a 3D Mario, but I think that Donkey Kong game is made by the 3D Mario team. That seems to be the consensus. I mean, it certainly looks like it was. Oh, what a wonderful distraction from the horrors of modern life. Thank you, Japanese developers. I can't wait to probably pay a tariff on this. Whee! And I don't love that the price for Mario Kart's $80. Let's not have that become a standard. GTA 6 is going to cost more $1 billion. I'm calling it now. You're gonna have to pay a subscription fee in blood. Oh, and if you meet a ridiculous set of standards from Nintendo that you've paid for a year of their online service and have at least 50 hours that they have recorded you playing on your Nintendo Switch, then you can buy a Switch 2 from them. Get fucked, scalpers. I meet that criteria. So I might actually be able to get one of these things on launch. Here's hoping. Anyway, what a great day to be a 12-year-old trapped in an adult man's body.